Hello, this is Lord of War 2006, and this is my Kriss Vector I got from Tombstone Tactical, but it didn't look like this when I got it. I've done quite a bit to it, and this is a 45. Had to get the original caliber. I got the correct magazines for it. Obviously. What else? What I've done to it? Well, what I've done to it, I've changed out this top piece because I wanted the folding hinged brace, and so it's got a gearhead work brace on it. I won't talk too much about how I did this brace, but just say it's a lot of money because you had to get this part right here from Kriss Vector, or I believe I got mine from Optic Planet. Basically, it was a stock. You had to modify it. I did all that before I got the pistol itself. I want to make sure I could get everything before I, attempted to even buy the Kriss Vector. Because if I couldn't get this set up like this, I didn't want the Vector. I'll be honest with you. If I couldn't get this set up, so it's got a gear work tail hook. If I didn't say that already, the Kriss Vector modified stock, chopped with an adapter piece that went on the back. You basically had to drill through that, put the adapter piece with a roll pin, and that's pretty much it. But in order to do that, you had to change out this piece right here, which I don't know if the piece behind this piece, the one that's on the gun, it's the upper. I don't know if that's going to be available anymore from Kriss Vector because they're changing the gens. They're going to a Gen 3 now, I believe, which is completely different. So I don't know if they'll offer these uppers anymore, the one in the back with the hinge. But this is a Gen 2 with a hinged upper receiver. So basically I had to buy this whole receiver piece with the hinge. This one has the like piece for an AR buffer tube or an AR style thread. So basically you can just take this out, pop the rail off and all that if you want to change this out, and stick to like a one that's either further extended where you can get it folding, or a buffer tube itself, which may be cheaper, but I didn't like that look. So I ended up spending, I want to say 200 and something dollars for this upper piece that's on the gun. I did it when they were having a sale or something. If you watch out, they'll have sales. But like I said, I don't know how much longer they're gonna have these upper receivers hinged. But it does come with the trigger and the selector. It comes with all the stuff you see here. It doesn't come with the plug though. The plug, I took it out of the original and put it in the one that I bought. So it doesn't come with that. And then I believe I have some parts I may have left over. Or no, these were the screws. I did like a little trigger job on this lower right here just to see what the difference was, which I might it's pretty light considering what you did was have to change out a pin in there, but it took up a lot of the slack. You can see right there, took a lot of it up, but I didn't want to do it on the other one. I want to see the reliability and how I like it, and if I might change it or not. I know they got a double tap trigger for it, but I really don't know. I hear a lot of stories about that trigger breaking and stuff, so yeah, I don't know about that. But let's get back onto the actual gun itself. What all I've gotten to it or done to it. I put these pick rails on it with covers just because I thought it kind of looked cool, and maybe might want to put a light on it or something. And then I put the actual pick rail covers on them, cut them and fit them and all that. And it doesn't really get in the way too much, but it might get in your way, like from the charging handle itself. If you mounted anything on there, yeah, it would be in the way totally. But it's just aesthetic right now. And then I put this angled grip on here from Kriss Vector itself. I got this when I got the upper. And then what else have I done to it? Obviously the Hollow Sun. This is the fully encased, I believe 512C or something. It's the solar panel multicolor red reticle. I may change out the selectors. I just don't know yet. But everything works good with it. Like I've shot it. I hit bullseyes. It's dead on. And then I haven't had any malfunctions out of it yet. Um, and then, like I said, obviously the tail hook, and the button does work. Everything works. The nice thing about doing it this way is you got the Vector logo. You got this design. That's what I want to kind of stay with. The design. I wanted to look more like Vector, like the actual brand. That's why I went this way. They do sell a piece like this that you do not have to modify at all. That's for the tail hook itself, so you don't have to put an adapter in and all that, which is might be a little cheaper, but it's not much. If you're a little handy with tools, you might just be better off doing it yourself. If you want the aesthetic look with the cutouts and then the sling mount here, because the rebake doesn't have the sling mount. The only downside is this piece right here, which you can't really tell, it's smoothed out, but that's where the original stock piece would have came down, because it was like a two-piece deal. You had to cut that off and then smooth it over to get to where it looks like a brace. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I wanted to stick to the closest to the Kriss that I could. You can see right there where it says Kriss. You just press that, it folds, and then you just kind of lift it up, and it locks right in place, right in, smooth, tight. If you want to pull it out, you just lift up and swing it out when it clicks back in. But yeah, this is the way to go if you wanted to do a Kriss Vector pistol. It's a little bit more money. I mean, the way this one's sitting now, I didn't pay, like I said, I got a deal on the gun. I got it from Tombstone Tactical. That's a shout out to them. They're not sponsoring nothing. I've never taken sponsorships. This is all about me, all my money, all my projects, do what I want to do. If I don't like it, it's gone. And I'll tell you all the truth. But yeah, I like this so far quite a bit. And you got to have the big extendo mag. Thumbs up to, like I said, Tombstone Tactical. I was expecting just a short mag, but it actually came with the extended mag, and I ordered the extended kit with the gun and an extra mag. So I ended up with two mags that were extended instead of one like I thought I was going to have. So yeah, you got to have an extended mag on the Vector to make it look right. And, what else can I say? The only downside, if this is your first time looking at any Kriss Vector or anything like that, this is every Kriss Vector across the board. So if you think yours isn't working right or something's wrong with it, or it's got to be broken in, maybe the break-in part will loosen it up a little bit, because I've only got maybe 100 rounds, maybe 150 rounds through this one. So because I got a lot of guns, so it's this right here. It's really stiff to cock that back. But the reason being is because of the V action. Basically, this system in here the bolt comes down like this and then comes straight down, and that's how it ejects. So you gotta force this bolt to come actual down and up when you cock it. It's got to go down, and that's a little stiff, but it's only a short version, like real short. You see the trigger kind of long, and it's almost impossible. Yeah, that was real tight. All right, see the reset right there, and you see how far the travel is compared to this one. It almost wants to reset itself too. It's real different. But that was that one that just changed out the pin. You can look that up on YouTube. There's a few different videos. But I thought I would just share this. Maybe somebody would like it. This is actually kind of a dream gun, a bucket gun of mine. I know that's all I'm pretty much getting now. I'm not trying to waste my money on a bunch of random AR parts or a bunch of random stuff anymore just because it's on sale. I'm trying to get the stuff that I want, and that's what I'm going for. Stuff I really want. There might be an oddball that gets thrown in once in a while because it was a deal, and I just kind of wanted it. But mostly I'm just going to be getting the cool shit like this, the Call of Duty stuff. I'm in that age where I grew up with Call of Duty, and now I want the guns. So here we go. I've got a few of them now. Can't wait. Can't wait to get more. Well, stay tuned to the channel. Any questions, I'll try to answer. Hope y'all liked it. It's Lord of War 2006. Y'all have a nice day.